There are egos. They're not dividing the dressing room. There's a clear hierarchy. There are leaders there. It really is a perfect blend in terms of chemistry. And I think they're going to be very difficult to stop, whoever they play against.
Man, if this team gets going,
Yes.
there's no stopping them.
Yeah.
If this is how they're playing, there is no stopping Brazil. I look at Brazil as the team with the highest ceiling in this tournament, and we saw that for 45 minutes.
Pessoal, se o Brasil continuar jogando assim, ninguém vai conseguir parar a nossa seleção? Bora ver a análise feita pelos gringos da ESPN FC. Vamos nessa!
Tá pronto para realizar o sonho da sua vida? Este Mustang GT Coupé 1968 e mais 10 mil reais em vale compras podem ser seus. O próximo ganhador pode ser você. Clique e participe.
Without a doubt, that was the best performance we've seen, isn't it? That first half.
It's the best 45 minutes, certainly, that we have seen from Brazil, but I think it's the best 45 minutes that we have seen from anybody in this World Cup. And it's scary to think how good Brazil can be when given time and space in transition, and then these guys take over, and there's just options everywhere. Now, we've talked about it coming into the tournament, that there's a whole lot of options for Tite. It's one thing to talk about it, and then a completely different thing to actually see on the field the full display of all the options and everybody getting involved. Everybody getting involved with passing, with moving, with dribbling, with crossing the ball, with finishing chances. The assist to Richarlison's goal after what was a beautiful play from Richarlison to begin with comes from Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva is now playing through balls. Everybody getting involved in the attack. The finish from Vinicius, and people may just say, well, he had time to bring the ball down. And the fact that he actually brings the ball down and just passes the ball, massages the ball into the back of the net. That would not have happened a year ago for Vinicius, but it's happening now. There is quality everywhere. Neymar coming back from injury. He's also looking good in transition. Paquetá getting involved in the attack. Rafinha, who did not score but was active throughout the course of the match. Everything and anything that you wanted to see from Brazil in this World Cup, we just saw in those 45 minutes. It was beautiful.
Gab, I think I'm right in saying this is your 18th World Cup. And you know the pressure that is on Brazil going into these tournaments and the expectations that they have back at home. The way they played, I thought, especially, of course, in that first half, was like it was just a friendly on the beach. It was incredible.
Yeah, but I can assure you there is, there's often a misconception about Brazil because they're so talented and it's so easy and it's, the friendly on the beach and whatever. But there is a ton of work that goes behind this, and I think you have to give a lot of credit to Tite, their coach. He's been there, since 2016. He treats them like a club side. They have this whole club side ethos to them, which I think is what helps them remain balanced when they go out and they play in these games and turn on these performances. They're comfortable. If there are egos, they're not dividing the dressing room. There's a clear hierarchy. There are leaders there. It really is a perfect blend in terms of chemistry. And I think they're going to be very difficult to stop, whoever they play against.
Yeah, well, you can take any of the goals and actually find some magic behind them. But yes, to your point, the combination there. And when we talk about Brazil and how successful they have been and impressive they have been in the attack, part of what makes them so impressive is the fact that they're willing to counter-press. As they lose the ball, that they're able to regain that possession of the ball very quickly, which is why Thiago Silva is in an advanced position, which is why Marquinhos is in an advanced position. Then Richarlison with individual skill, Thiago Silva able to find the through ball, and then Richarlison takes his time, finishes well. And at that point, we knew the game was over already, but at that point, it was sort of the culmination of, man, if this team gets going, there's no stopping them.
Yeah.
If this is how they're playing, there is no stopping Brazil. I look at Brazil as the team with the highest ceiling in this tournament, and we saw that for 45 minutes. Now, sustaining that is going to be difficult. Now, obviously, the competition is going to get tougher as they advance, but that was some kind of performance offensively. Not only in the fact that they created chances, not only in the fact that they put away those opportunities, but also that counter-pressing that I'm talking about. The fact that late in the match, they're still chasing around, that you see Richarlison chasing people around, that you see a team that has a mindset of regaining possession of the ball very quickly, being on the front foot, parking themselves in the attacking half, and when there are moments to go in transition, these guys are running with the best of them and they have all the talent in the world to finish the opportunities that they create.
O que você achou da análise, então, do pessoal da ESPN FC? Deixe sua opinião, vamos interagir nos comentários. Esse é o segundo vídeo do dia e vem mais um por aí. Então se inscreva no canal, ative as notificações, porque aqui é a seleção do mundo e a Copa do Mundo tá rolando, né, galera? Um abraço, até o próximo vídeo.